sangat handal. Tapi bagi kita, kalian sangat kurang, masih kurang.
Xavier. Yeah, just, you know, putting that one out there too. Some teams popped off for sure. I mean, Geek Fam, that's one team that I'm going to be looking at. We'll go into that a little bit later. And then there's some less desired teams. But you know what? Let's talk about some of the players. You can see, damn rude. I mean, 3,500 damage. And this team, Glitter, was just so aggressive.
Yeah, I mean, obviously 3 out of the top 4 from Geek Fam up here. I mean, to be fair, Tony K, phenomenal performance, especially from the 4th place overall team, still being up here as the best, or number 3 in the damage. But I mean, Rude has the #1 highest damage on a first day performance so far. Geek Fam has been incredible, and you can also see that reflected here in their grenade use. One, obviously significantly higher than every other squad up here, but that's just going to speak to their aggression. It's speaking to their ability to loot and use utility incredibly, incredibly well. And then that ended up being reflected in obviously their first place placement on the day, ahead of everybody else. I mean, you've got 3 out of the 4 in the top 4, most nades used 7. This is an incredible performance for day number 1.
It is an incredible performance, and it's even more incredible because of what GK was able to do at 1.2. At one point, they had, I think,
a lot of teams having to, you know, swim or maybe boat over. I don't think there's many boats to be had that even spawns in down here. So, taking a look at the map, let's see who's made it across so far. Furious Gaming, they've made it across. They lose only 1 member. IHC is going to get in comfortable. The Rejects team, yeah, they are just. Yesterday, we saw them be extremely passive. Yesterday, in the very last match, you remember they had 4 players
in that action here on
Kind of ramp that
to the tippy edge. You know, zone ending. Oh yeah, we've practiced this before. This is how we're gonna take the chicken.
Baby.
woo! Being able to jump 5 spots there for Rejects. I mean, that's what one amazing game can definitely do to you. And I'm also going to be looking at the top. I mean, Geek Fam really hasn't had... to be fair, though, that Miramar didn't help them out because they had such a north landing that they weren't going to be able to do anything. Nonetheless, though, T2K being able to catch up to them, they're only 2 points away from being able to overtake or at least tie first place, Glitter.
Ooh, and see, and then this is what we were also kind of alluding to. Bashita's back up in the top 11 now. Okay, jumping up to 9th place. Game Lord, Furious Gaming, Tem, all dropping down just a tad here. We see a little bit of movement down there at the bottom. Nothing crazy, but what I'm loving is that I think we're seeing a lot more aggression out of some of the teams that were just a tad bit quiet. I mean,
Nice shots with the silencer as well. That QBU with the silencer, oh, sound so nice.
It's deadly. Just tap away, and it's done. But the Xavier now, I mean, we had the drive-by from Falcons. That took out Lamborghini. Now, T-Duck out here, the nade. Oh, sliver of HP. You're out of the blue, and they can't even get around.
1 team down, 2 team, 3 team, 4 AM looking so strong. Besiktas now down to the last 2 players, and 4 AM have a good idea. They get the re-knock, they push him for the final swipe, and 4 AM get the chicken dinner. The distance traveled also by this team. The fact that they won this match.
GK is down at 89, Reject at 85. That top 8 is slowly really shrinking down as far as any sort of like cushion goes with those points. So I think it's going to be become a
Nongshan Red Force, if they manage to confirm that, any knock and confirmation on 4AM would be crucial because they're so resilient. IHC finally making their play. They were playing out of Pachinki the whole time, just biding their time, waiting to see where the zone would shift to, and now they strike, and when they strike hard. They strike hard onto the 2-2 split of DXavier, and that's going to punish them. DXavier, they're going to just give it up. They're not going to try and push right back off of the knocks that their teammates had, and they're going to allow for IHC to get a full reset.
Good points on the board, and we're finally seeing Geek Fam have a little bit of a comeback here, Seven.
The rotations, the split that 4Angrymen has done in the previous match and now in this match that just happened have been amazing. I mean, the split that they were able to do at one point towards the end, being able to just secure more area and then making a push for it, getting those different angles. And I'm actually surprised that Furious Gaming player weren't able to do anything in regards to those 4Angrymen players being right in front of him, Glitter, because he could have easily at least knocked one down.
Listen, we heard the caster saying it. This was the performance out of 4Angrymen that we were looking for.
Stop. Just use your passenger to your advantage here. But again, just for a reminder, if any players watch this back, if you drive bad, Zute is coming for you.
Oh, I've had my fair share of mishaps with the drive. Gives Train to Kill, more opportunity and comfortability to press closer to Geek Fam on the next shift if they do fight that way. But for a Train to Kill, they got another team to worry about, and for them, this might be an easier fight as they've already picked up an open to one of the players of 10 Entertainment. That will be a confirmation as 10 Entertainment is going to completely disengage and leave that player.
Yeah, and that opportunity, I mean, the way in which the terrain in which Tame Entertainment is working with, it's not worth it. And then before you even think about that, we have to consider the amount of teams in the vicinity with them as well. As we said, Nongshan Red Force, off of the back of that great elimination pickup, they're feeling good. They've got that momentum. Genesis Dogma Kids, on the other hand, they're feeling a little bit scared for this engagement running with that duo. They do not really want to jump into anything just yet, especially when you consider that they are isolated. The two players that are left, they're alone.
And this FaZe team is just not letting up. Really trying to punish Geek Fam as hard as they can. Ooh, Train to Kill. Yeah, Train to Kill is going to be able to just slide right on by due to the pressure that FaZe is putting onto Geek Fam. Now, Geek Fam have to push into Train to Kill, and it's going to be a lot more difficult when they're constantly getting pressured by the likes of FaZe. Looking on the western side of things, few players have made rotations deep down to the center. DXavier, successful defense onto Game Lord. Where's the rest of the Game Lord team split up? There's only one player left up from Game Lords. The last player actually up north in Picado. So trying to do a 1-1 split here to just maximize their chances of getting the zone, but man, I don't think they were expecting a team to push them there.
DXavier actually running a 2-1 split as well, but unfortunately one of those hopefuls finding the two of DXavier will meet the end and mean that we do have Game Lords down to only one. Akashi will reign that flag high, hopefully for a few more zones, get some good placements. You can see Nongshan Red now feeling the pressure, Train to Kill with that rotation. Lovely line of sight here from Sandesh, who can apply that extra bit of pressure while the rest of the team moves on in.
Nongshan Red looking like they're in a decent spot, to be honest. They're the ones essentially that's controlling the flanks of Train to Kill now. And they do push them away. Train to Kill do find a nicer position. But this allows for Nongshan Red to be, if they are able to execute it, it allows for them to play in a way that Geek Fam does. No one to their backside. They keep 4 up, and they just need to push into Besiktas now. So let's see if they are able to execute this properly. A team that's been struggling all week long so far. Now they're gonna face a tough challenge in the form of Besiktas.
Nongshim Red feeling some pressure all of a sudden. There's a turnaround. There's a reach around here from Geek Fam. And it's a nice little bit of energy to see them. They have been pinned down for so long. It's just good to see that they're picking up these eliminations already too. But those confirmations are just out of reach. Nongshim Red Force now being forced on forwards. I don't know if they have time for that res. I'll have to wait and see. In the meanwhile, ooh, look at this Besiktas. The double tap there onto Nongshim Red Force. Nongshim Red Force between Geek Fam or Besiktas. Pick your poison.
Yeah, pick one, don't pick both. That's what it looks like they're doing. When that first player got knocked, the second player just stood behind that bus, like, hoping, praying that he doesn't get knocked too. He should have been aware. If my teammate got knocked in the back, they have angles onto me, so Nongshim Red Force, just push forward. Don't just sit still and take both poisons, like you said. Making it into the late game, some better rotations out of them, but Besiktas, man, on a warpath, fighting their flanks and fighting the front side. They're going to be looking to take care of Nongshim Red Force and then taking care of the likes of GK. GK's already hurt, and wait a second, it looks like Train to Kill getting some knocks onto the Geek Fam team. I thought that was Besiktas getting more damage into multitudes of teams here.
Well, they definitely have the option here, but Mika coming through from Geek Fam, trying to hold the line as the solo member and just getting absolutely shot. You can beeline as much as you want, zigzag all you want, but you've got two teams trained on your position. Now Nongshim Red Force, they initially wanted to go for that push, but that elimination from Geek Fam is going to provide them potentially a secondary option. This is still risky though, right in front of like, what, 3-4 teams? Oh.
I think Nongshim Red Force is going to go down there. Yep. Last player of Nongshim Red Force does indeed get eliminated. Furious Gaming has pushed into the likes of GK and looking very successful. Down to a 1v1. Swings out again, and Hope will be the last hope. Can he get the revives before Besiktas pushes in? Has Besiktas been keeping track of the elimination feed? They got one confirmed onto the likes of GK, and then they saw GK getting into a fight with Furious Gaming. I'm surprised Besiktas isn't pushing off that. Besiktas has how many players up? Taking a quick look at this. Besiktas has all four players up.
All four.
Yeah, they could take
all four.
They could have taken this position, denied the full reset, and given them pretty much full access to anywhere where the circle shifts. But without taking this spot, GK is going to constantly be a little bit of a roadblock. And now Besiktas is coming in. It's a little bit too late. They could still win this one out, though. But you can see here, yeah, they were completely unaware of what was happening earlier and a little bit too chaotic for them to keep track of. A team with better, quote-unquote, killer instincts, right, would have noticed that in the elimination feed, would have noticed a good chance of third party and taken this whole spot over by now.
I mean, I'm just hearing Seven shouting, you have all four of your players up and you're not going in for the eliminations?
Exactly.
What is happening? What are you doing? Why are we so passive? Come on, we need that energy, especially just when you consider the simple fact, at the very least, if you don't like, it's just a little bit of an opportunity to try work in a different angle to this Besiktas, though. They're feeling the brunt of the action as they are just taking lead after lead after lead right from the barrels of four angry men. As Train to Kill, they find FaZe Clan, no other than FaZe Clan, as well as GK Esports, who are feeling the pressure now. Going to be interesting to see if Train to Kill can close it out, but it's not going to be the case. Sandesh does go down, and now Savan coming through with a couple of shots, a couple of pressure points that they can poke around here up against GK Esports. Again, they are within center zone. They are fighting against all of the
eSEWA has the advantage. 4 AM has pushed out of the compound. That fight took too long. 2 knocks onto 4 AM might cost him this chicken dinner here.
eSEWA just on the clutch, just on the cusp of getting a winner chicken dinner. It has been long awaited. We want to see that eSEWA performance. 4 AM though, not looking to back on down, going for the turkey dinner as Quingshin does go down. Frankie moves on in with at least one confirmation, and the trade can't be there. Instead, it's Savan that will go down, and eSEWA? They pick up the winner chicken dinner after we have been asking for a performance from them from the beginning of today, from the beginning of yesterday. Finally, they are here to make a showing.
You know what it is.
Just a little bit. And then as we were just saying, Seven, IH
This game, we're going to be in the halfway point of this week.
The chicken, but they got another second place finish. But shout outs to D, Xavier, another team potentially rising up from the dead. Let's see if they can keep it going.
D Xavier pull out a must-have chicken dinner. We could just see it in the player's face, even though you just busted out a win.
Don't give up. Your teammates can still recall you. Help! Setting up voice chat. Help! Help! I need a weapon. Get in the car. Let's go. I got supplies.
There's an enemy.
I got supplies. Let's go. I'm really sorry. Form up on me. Marked a location. 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 Wait.
Let's find some cars.
Enemies ahead. Okay.
त्यो धुतीहरु कस्तो कस्तो खेल्ने क्या दाइ बिल्ला लागेर
हैन जम भन्दाखेरि पनि पञ्च हानेर जम गरेको नथपाउने क्या त्यसले
अन्त म त्यसरी त जम गरेको नि जन्म बच्चु भनेर बरु म दाइ चुपा लागेर त्यहाँ जानेर सुरुमा म उभिएको थिएँ नि लास्टसम्म उभिएको भए बरु मैले रिकल गर्दिनँ
नगो झार हो बरु भाइ
हो ल टिङ किन आएको मेरो आज
भाइ मेरोबाट भन्नु भने पनि तिमीले
अन्त
मेरो 160
ए हैन हैन वाइफाई कै प्रब्लम हो 84 पनि आइरहेछ कहिले काहीँ एनिमी आएको छ कि छैन हेर्नु त
आउँदैछ नि किन आउँदैछ न
खोइ यो उयो त दुलो भित्र त गन छैन त दाजु यो एउटै छैन त
I got supplies.
मैले पनि स्टार बन बाइक के गरे
Marked a location.
Dito gaya okay. Anyway, ta आउँदै नि छैन त एउटा पनि सानो छु
तपाईले देख्नु भएको छैन देख्न चाहिँ
देखेको मैले
एक्लै एक्लै नजानु ल तपाईँ र म चाहिँ सँगै बसेर हानौँ न
राम्रो क्लियर आवाज पनि आएको छैन होला
लुक्यो होला नि त ऊ घरतिर झर्यो होला क्या
गनै नदिएको यार यो जुत्ता त के हो फास्ट भाग्नु
मिल्खा सिंह बनाउँछ
यो
हजुर दुईटै भेटेँ मैले ब्यारल र्याम्फो
म त नाच्नु
पाइहाल्छ नि खोज्नु न कि म ब्यारल चाहिन्छ त ब्यारल चलाउनुहुन्छ भने दिन्छु
चलो
I got supplies.
नेट त यस्तो छ अनि के भन्नु
लास्ट गीति तपाईँ त भिपिएनबाट खेल्नुहुन्छ नि त होइन दाइ भिपिएनबाट हुन्छ होला त्यस्तो अनि इन्डियामा अनि भिपिएन बिना भिपिएनको कसरी चल्छ
चल्छ
अहिले चल्न थालेको छ फेरि
पहिला पनि चल्थ्यो कि डाउनलोड गर्न जानुपर्छ
कसरी डाउनलोड गर्न चाहिँ त्यो उयोबाट एन्ड्रोइडमा मात्रै चल्छ होला होइन
सबमा चल्छ चल्नु त
कसरी डाउनलोड कसरी गर्ने
वेबसाइटहरु हेर्नुपर्छ एक्स्ट्रा स्कोप भेट्नु
Search for vehicles.
आउनु मसँग छ 6x सम्म दिन्छु बोक्दिरहेको छु तपाईँलाई 4 पनि थियो 6 पनि थियो खोजे फाल्दिए 6 चाहिँ बोक्दिए यहाँ तपाईँलाई गन पनि यहाँ छ यहाँ आउनु त यहाँ गन पनि खतरा छ तपाईँलाई वेट ब्रो वेट यहाँ ब्यारल झार्दिएको छु त आउनु न
ब्यारल चाहिँदैन ब्यारल एक एम भेटे यसको भेटाउनु पर्छ
ल आउनु ल
जाऊ हेर्नु पर्छ
I got supplies.
तपाईको नेट बिग्रेको छ त त्यही भनेको एम्फो चलाउने
यहाँ एम्फो रहेछ त कता
Number for change, can you change the skin?
मेरोमा त स्किन नै देखाएको छैन
तपाईले रिसोर्सहरु डाउनलोड गर्नु भएको छैन होला नि त मलाई साउन्ड आइसकेको थियो त्यही भएर मैले मिलिट्रीमा होला त मान्छे त हुन सक्छ है
रोड हेर त रोडमा हेर्नु छ होला रोड त छ कसले ल्यायो गाडी त्यसमा चाहिँ
यो निलो खाले हो क्या यो धेरै पल्टिदैन क्या यो गाडी
आर्टिको न
अँ
सिजन कतिको पो हो यो निलो कालो निलो पहेँलो निलो उयो के मिक्स हो
त्यो पाण्डावाला क्या भालुवाला क्या
छैन
मैले डाँडामा उयसमा जम दाइ छैन
Marked a location.
यहाँ होला है नरोको ल गाडी चाहिँ ढोका खुल्लै छ क्रेट पनि छ मारेको छ यहाँ पनि क्रेट छ यतै होला है घुमाइ गर आमा क्रेटै क्रेट छ त चलो
पश्चिमतिर जम्दा पश्चिमतिर गयो होला
त्यस्तो हुँदैन क्रेडै क्रेड गयो नेट मेरो बेटी
त्यो हामी अघि उयो गरेको ठाउँमा यहाँ भन्दा पनि नि त यता चाहिँ जानुपर्ने हो क्या
जाउँ
त्यो रिकल साइडपट्टि क्या
जाउँ
आउनु त गाडी लिएर
Let's go.
मसँग इमर्जेन्सी पिकअप पनि छ चिन्ता लान्दिन एउटा बोकिरहेछ
चार नम्बर आज गाडी
Watch out.
कहाँनिर
Watch out.
पुश
Jump push up say. Push bro
Watch
push
out.
here.
सक्यो
दुईटा नक्छ मैले नि एउटा नखान्देको छु जमजम
Marked a location.
cover me
Wait Jai
Awesome.
सक्यो म यत्रो नखान्दा नि पाएन हौ दाइ किले छैन
Get in the car.
ए फ्युलै छैन वेट एकछिन ल दाइ कहाँ जाने भन्नु
लॉटरी लाया तो 6 साइलेज है 6x किसको चाहिए भाई यहाँ पे 6x है
त्यहाँ आउनु त यहाँ अट्याच गर्न आउनु त उडेर जाम त दाइ आउनु त छिटो
पाए थे जो फिर
यता आइसक्यो
ये बन रहा है क्या
Form up on me.
4 सेकेन्ड ब्रो कम फास्ट कहाँ यहाँ जानुपर्छ ल यहाँ भित्र मेरो मार्क हेर्नु त
अलिक नजिक जाऊ अलिक 1 2 3 गो
तपाईं पुग्नुहुन्न नि
ए लु म त यता रिकलमा पनि भनेर रिकलमा पो झरेको त
त्यही त भन्छु म यहाँ अलरेडी एनिमी हुन्छ है दाइ
एनिमी छ मलाई ग्लिच भयो देखिसकेँ मैले माथिबाट ग्लिच बाट
Help.
ला
भनेको त रिकल हुन्छ तिमी
हुन्छ आफै हुन्छ अटोमेटिक हुन्छ
यहाँनिर आफै हुन्छ
टाइमर छ नि त तपाईँ पनि छिटो हान्नु त रिकल सकिन लागिसक्यो नभए चिलमा बस्नुमा आउँदैछु सक्यो रिकल
ल त्यसो आऊ म चिल्मा
Form up on me.
बर्खायो एउटाले
नाइस एकछिन ल दाजु
Awesome. Help! Help! Awesome.
सक्यो कस्तो ठिक टाइमिङमा आएको त देख्नुभयो
Tips are welcome. If you keep missing your shots, tips are if you keep missing your shoot me! Just shoot me now!
यस्तो जे पाए तिनीहरू पुस गर्ने रे पुसै नगर्ने हाफ पुस गरेर एउटा हिचकिचाइ अगाडि जान्छ अरे के म त बटै नहानेको के भयो के हो यस्तो कति ढिलो स्टार्ट भयो किन स्टार्टै नहुने ल ए ठिसो आफै क्यान्सल गरेर भयो सुख दुःख साथौँ तिमी अस्ति टिकट पाए थियो 201 मुर्गाहरू यो गेम स्टार्ट नहुने हुने भनेको क्या न त अझै स्टार्ट गर्नु आसला
Form up on me. Let's go! Wait. Form up on me. Let's go! Wait. Wait. Form up on me. Let's go! Bring up voice chat. I'm really sorry. Let's go! Search for vehicles. Okay. I got supplies. Enemies ahead. Help! Help! Thank you. Help! Please recall me. Please recall me. Okay.
Let's go!
I'm recalling a teammate. Thanks. Form up on me. Let's go. Let's go. I need a gun. Marked a location. Get in the car. I need a gun. Watch out! Watch out! Let's go! Watch out! Enemies ahead! I need a gun. Enemies ahead! Get in the car. Let's go! I got supplies. I'm really sorry.
के त्यही भएर के दाइ म त्यहाँ कहाँ गाडी रोकेको थिएन डाइरेक्ट गाडी पो रोकेको रहेछ कि म त साइकल ढुङ्गाभित्र रे म त दाइ गाडी रोकेकै थाहा पाएको थिएन कि मैले त रोकेको थिएन कि खास म त त्यो घर पछाडि लान्छु भन्थेँ म त गाडी रोकियो रहेछ अनि गली पो खान्छ अगाडि त एनिमी छ बाजले के भएको भन्छु डाइरेक्ट चढेर हातेको हान्नै सकेन ल ल दाइ भोलि खेलौँ न है दाइ बाई बाई सर्भर ल्याग होला त नेट भन्दा नि